Hey, it's Coach Gail here of Why Power to Whole Health Coaching, and I wanted to talk to you about taming the sugar monster. I've been having a lot of really deep conversations with clients about this past week because it is such a common issue and it is something that you can move past. And I want you to know that if you are struggling with it, you are not alone. And I'd love to have a conversation with you about it. Get in touch, please, if it's something that you're struggling with. There's no cost or obligation to just connect and talk. So one important thing is to know your triggers. If sugar is an issue for you, then manage your environment. If there are particular foods that tend to trigger you, then consider not having them in your environment. You know, if there's a food that's always like calling your name and tempting you night after night, take it out of your environment. It doesn't mean that you can't ever have it. It's just better maybe not to have it in your environment that is always going to be tripping you up, right? So for me, for example, I love ice cream. I don't keep ice cream in my freezer. If I did, I would probably be, well, much larger. But I find substitutes too. I make nice cream out of whole foods ingredients, for example, and I enjoy it occasionally. I don't believe in deprivation. I believe in moderation and enjoying life too, and saying no to diets. So another thing, just managing your environments and making sure that you're a regular label reader and being intentional about the food that you're putting into your body. So the other thing to really be cognizant of is managing your mindset and being very intentional about your wellness. And I believe that if you know your why about being an intentional caretaker of your health, that really changes everything. So if you're thinking positively and knowing you've connected your wellness goals to your long-term vision for your health, that changes a lot. So it's bigger than just wanting to be a certain size or a certain weight, but when you really understand deeply what it is that you want for your health and can see beyond just the scale and really think about how you want to feel and shift out of the habits that maybe are sucking you into those short-term temptations, and you can excuse me, think beyond your fork and your taste buds and adult with your habits. That makes a big difference too. The other thing is getting an accountability partner to help you in the journey can really shift things as well. Whether that's a coach like me or a friend or a family member to help you in the journey. Somebody to meet up with for a walk, somebody to connect with for a workout. I do fitness training virtually with women and I help women show up for their exercise sessions. And I know that can really shift things as well. So shifting out of those patterns that are keeping you feeling not your best self makes a big difference in saying no to those traps like sugar that can really bring you down. So there's a lot of other tips and tricks and strategies that I can share. I have a June Kickstarter program coming up. It's for women only. It's online. If you want to know more about that, I'm happy to share information. It's a low-cost way to get a feeling for the power of coaching, and love to share information about that. I'm Coach Gail, and Why Powered Whole Health Coaching is my company, and I'm all about helping women feel empowered and say no to diets and yes to trusting their bodies and feeling great every day. So here's to your good health in 2021 and beyond. I say, forget about aging with grace, do it with a vengeance. Take good care of you. Bye now.